Good morning, students. Welcome back to SST classes. In today's class, we are going to start a new chapter from the book History. The name of our history book is Our Pasts. So in English, you all have studied about past. Past means जो हमारे भूतकाल में हो चुका है. So basically in history, you will know that what all things had happened in the past. If you will look at your book, the name of our book is Our Past. S. That past is in plural. The reason is that the different people have different kind of experience, different paths, and that all things we are going to learn in this particular subject. And today we will start our first chapter, that is what, where, how and when. What, where, how and when. Students, so in the first chapter, you will get the answers of all these questions. For example, what? What is our past? That means from the day when this human existence started, what all things have changed. Where? Where they all lived. This is one question. Then how? How they became a civilized person. When all those things happened. When means particularly it deals with the date. Here you can see the important points that we will discuss in our class. First one is exploring the past. Exploring the past means to explore, janna. In this chapter we will make an attempt to know more about the past. For example, what they eat, what they wore, how they were different from us. Then second, where people live. If now I question, if I ask the question, where do you live? The very common kind of answer that you can give is, I live in house, I live in home. But many years back, where these people lived, when there were no bricks, there were no construction material, so where did they live? This question's answer we are going to get in this chapter. Then third, traveling and movement of people. Nowadays, we people have movement for few reasons. For example, we go to our relatives' house to meet them, to attend the marriages. Maybe some of the students after a particular class, they go to some other place to continue their studies. Some of them will go for the trade purpose. ट्रेड पर्पस मतलब कुछ सामान खरीदने के लिए या कुछ सामान बेचने के लिए, और something that is related to livelihood. We are talking about the current time, but we will discuss that. In the previous days, why people have movement from one place to other. Then names of land. India means how we got the name India. Bharat. What is the reason that we got this name? Source to know about past. जैसे कि मैंने अभी सब बात को बोला कि we will explore past, वो कहाँ रहते हैं, वो कैसे मूवमेंट करते थे, वो क्या खाते थे. So we will also discuss what are the sources. हम इस बात को कैसे पता लगा सकते हैं कि पास्ट में क्या होता था. Basically there are two things, that is manuscripts and inscriptions, that we will deal in the coming parts of the chapter. Then different people, different past. As there are different kinds of people existed in different parts of world in the ancient time. So we will try to discuss that how their life was different from one another. Then meaning of dates. This one is very important topic. You may be listening for the first time BC, that means before Christ. AD, that means Anno Domini, means how we represent the date. This is a very important thing that also we will discuss in this class. So this was the basic synopsis, means important points that we are going to deal in this chapter. Now we will start with our video lesson.
Today, many people across the world live in modern cities. the earliest human settlements like? Let's take a look at some of the earliest known settlements in India.
So students, the settlement started. है ना? Settlement means earlier people were hunter gatherer. Hunter means जो hunt करता है ना. Gatherer means gather करना, जो collect करता है. That means जो early people थे वो क्या करते थे? उनके पास दो ही काम था. One was hunting. They used to hunt animal. That animal they used to eat. Second, they used to gather. They used to collect different fruits, different leaves, and they used to eat. So they were called as hunter-gatherer. But slowly they started settling in one place. Means तो एक particular जगह में रहते थे, वो धीरे-धीरे गांव बनने लगा. Then it turned to towns. Then it turned to the cities. So in this way, civilization had started in our world. There were four main such kind of civilizations in our country. Country means at that time India was not partition, है ना? Means India का partition नहीं हुआ था. That was a whole subcontinent. So today, now we will discuss about the four important such civilizations. The first one is Sulemania and Kiltar Hills. Currently, this part is situated in the Pakistan part, not in India, but at that time it was the part of Indian subcontinent. So first we will discuss about it.
About 8,000 years ago, in some areas of Suleiman and Kiltar Hills in the northwest, men and women first began to clear forests and grow crops. Some of the crops they grew were wheat, barley, rye, and oats. The settlers also started rearing animals like sheep, goat, and cattle. Slowly, they started building huts and houses made of bricks. Gradually, a village developed.
So student, this section of video was about Sulemania Hills, currently which is in Pakistan. Okay, so the story backs 8,000 years back, है ना? 8,000 years पहले की बात है. ऐसा है, I had told that the people of those time they were hunter gatherers. Either they used to hunt or they used to gather. But what they came to know that if they yield a crop, means अगर वो खेती करेंगे तो क्या कर सकते हैं? वो जो फूड ग्रेन्स है, वो जो अनाज है, that they can store, वो उसको स्टोर करके रख सकते हैं for a long time and they will not need to move from one place to another because ये जो hunter gatherers थे, they were of nomadic nature. Nomadic means वो means एक particular जगह में नहीं रहते थे. They used to move from one place to another in search of food and water. But when they started harvesting, जब उन्होंने खेती करना शुरू किया, they came to know that they can store the crops like wheat, bajra, barley, and then they started settling in a place. And earlier they were hunters; they used to hunt the animal. But now they started cattle rearing. Cattle means कोई भी जानवरों को कुछ particular purpose से tame करना, पालना. For example, we tame cows for milk. We tame hen and goat for the meat. So in this way, just taming an animal for some particular purpose is known as poultry or cattle. So after this cattle rearing and agriculture, such hunter-gatherers they started to settle in one particular place. Now we will move to the next part. The next part is Indus Valley.
About 4,700 years ago, some of the oldest cities developed along the banks of river Indus and its tributaries. The most prominent of these cities were Harappa, advanced articles of daily use such as seals, pottery, sculptures, toys.
So, when we talk about Indus River, three of the important civilizations or first civilizations of the world developed in Indus River: Harappa, Mohenjo-daro, and Lothal. A detailed study of these three civilizations that we will see in the coming chapters. But one reason was that river मीन्स जो भी इम्पोर्टेंट सिविलाइजेशंस थे वो किसी न किसी रिवर के पास ही डेवलप हुआ था. रीजन वॉज वाटर. एज इन द प्रीवियस पार्ट वी हैड सीन दैट द पीपल स्टार्टेड सेटलिंग इन अ पर्टिकुलर प्लेस. मीन्स पीपल एक जगह में कब रहना शुरू किए? व्हेन दे स्टार्टेड हार्वेस्टिंग, जब वो खेती शुरू किए. एंड व्हेन दे हैड कैटल. नाउ जस्ट थिंक, फॉर इरिगेशन, फॉर हार्वेस्टिंग, मीन्स अगर आपको खेती करना है, वन ऑफ द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट रिक्वायरमेंट इज वाटर. सो सच हार्वेस्टिंग कैन बी नियर सम सोर्स ऑफ वाटर, सम रिवर. सो दैट इज अ रीजन दैट नियर इंडस रिवर एंड नर्मदा रिवर some of the civilization started to develop, and it was Indus river, and here all this civilization started. And we got some evidences. They were the ancient coins, है ना, toys, potteries, sculpture means जो मूर्तियाँ वगैरह होती है. All those things give a strong evidence that these people were civilized and they were good in doing all this kind of things.
The cities of this fertile river valley flourished greatly and developed into major economic centers of that time.
So in this video you can all see that है ना, the people were very much cultured. जब हम बात करते हैं हंटर गैदर्स की, जो एक तरफ से दूसरी जगह में हमेशा मूवमेंट करते थे, these people they are quite different from them, because by this picture itself you can understand that they got settled in one place because water was available to them. So they started harvesting and rearing the cattle. So they were got their life civilized. Okay, students.
During these early centuries, agriculture also developed in places like the Vindhyas in central India. They grew rice in some places to the north of the Vindhyas. The first markets developed as people began trading their goods. Slowly, population increased and towns developed.
As we all are discussing that how the life of hunter-gatherers transformed in a good way. So first thing we had seen that they started harvesting crops and rearing the cattle. Then we had seen that they had started making permanent houses. वो घर बनाना शुरू किए, उन्होंने bricks से घर बनाया. They made the pots. In pots they can store their harvest. So in this way they settled. And in the third video what we are discussing about, we were discussing that how towns developed. So it was because of trade. Trade मतलब व्यापार, मतलब कुछ सामान बेचना और खरीदना. As now they had started harvesting, तो उनके पास धान जो रहता था वो स्टोर होता था, तो वो जब जरूरत पड़ता था उस धान को ले जाकर दूसरी जगह में बेचते थे. And from that they can purchase the potteries or some other things which were important for them. Last one is Narmada River.
Thousands of years ago, people lived along the banks of river Narmada. Some of the earliest humans who lived here were food gatherers. They collected roots,
So just same as other civilization, in this civilization also, earlier people used to gather the fruits, leaves, fruits, but now they came to know that if they just plant a seed, it will be a plant in few days, and that plant will yield them good crop. So this is how the human civilization started. आप हमेशा इस बात का ध्यान रखिएगा, the water was an important source in development of the civilization. All the civilization means I am talking about that जो hunter gatherers थे वो एक जगह में कैसे settle होना शुरू हुए. So it was because of river, because they all wanted water, means हमको हमेशा पानी की जरूरत पड़ती है. So they used to settle in one particular place where there was river, so that river water they can use for drinking. And as water was there available, they started harvesting there, and in this way they started to settle in a particular place. They started making different pots. So in that pots they can just store the harvest, जो भी अनाज उनके पास होता था वो उनको स्टोर करके रख सकते थे. And as now they had learned how to rear the cattle, means जानवरों को पालने के बारे में भी वो सीख चुके थे. So they have sufficient amount of milk, meat and all those things. So now they were not hunter gatherers, means उनको एक जगह से दूसरी जगह में बार बार मूव करने की जरूरत नहीं थी, but they had settled in one particular place. So understood students this part of the video? So students, in the previous video we have seen that how hunter gatherers they have turned their life and they got settled in some particular places. In the next part we will discuss about that how we use dates. So look at this video carefully and then we will discuss.
Since the beginning of human history, people used different ways to classify the passage of time. But the calendar most people follow in their daily life today is based on the year in which Jesus Christ, the founder of Christianity, was born. For example, if a child is born in the year 2005, it means that he or she is born 2005 years after the birth of Christ. The year 2005 can also be written as 2005 AD. The letters AD stand for Anno Domini, which means in the year of the Lord, that is Jesus Christ. Similarly, all dates before the birth of Christ have the letters BC written next to them and are counted backwards from the birth of Christ. So, a child born in 2005 BC would have been born 2005 years before the birth of Christ.
So this is how we make the calculation or we write the dates in history. जैसे कि आप लोगों ने मैथ्स में पढ़ा होगा कि जीरो है ना, जीरो के एक तरफ पॉजिटिव और एक तरफ क्या होता है नेगेटिव होता है, मतलब माइनस वाले नंबर. सो इन द सेम वे अगर हम बात करें पूरे वर्ल्ड की, सो इन द होल वर्ल्ड वी यूज क्रिश्चियन कैलेंडर. क्रिश्चियन कैलेंडर मीन्स दैट द मंथ्स ऑफ जनवरी टू डिसंबर दे कम अंडर द क्रिश्चियन calendar. So as it is used, so it is divided in two part. जो दो पार्ट में डिवाइड हुआ है उसका जो बेस रखा गया है दैट इज जीसस क्राइस्ट इज बॉर्न. मींस हम पूरे हिस्ट्री को दो भाग में डिवाइड करते हैं. वी डिवाइड द कंप्लीट हिस्ट्री इन टू पार्ट. वन इज बिफोर क्राइस्ट. बिफोर क्राइस्ट मतलब जीसस क्राइस्ट के बॉर्न होने से पहले का टाइम है ना. एंड द अदर वन इज AD, Anno Domini. This one is an Italian term which means in the year of Lord. So BC means before Christ and AD means after Christ. Before and after means before birth of Christ and after birth of Christ. Suppose one child is born in 2005. 2005. If it is written 2005 AD, that means a child has born after 2500 years that Jesus Christ was born. वन मोर टाइम आई एम रिपीटिंग, अगर हम डेट में लिखते हैं 2500 AD, इसका क्या मतलब होगा? द चाइल्ड इज बोर्न 2500 years after the Jesus Christ is born. So what we can write? AD, that means anno dominant. And if we write 2500 BC, means a child is born in 2500 BC, it means the child is born before Jesus Christ is born, before 2500 years. That means Jesus Christ born होने के 2500 years पहले this child was born. This can be written in two ways. The first way is writing AD and BC. Now we will see the second way.
And 4010 years before this child was born. Note that the letters CE and BCE are often used instead of AD and BC. CE stands for Common Era and BCE stands for Before Common Era. The term Common Era is used since the Christian era calendar is now used in most countries.
So we had discussed that we can write 2500 AD, that means after Christ, and we can write 2500 BC, that means before Christ, means before Christ born, after Christ was born. Even it can be written in one more way, it is CE. CE means Christian era and BCE, that means before Christian era. Christian era means the common Christian calendar which we were using.
Of the world. Take a look at these events on the timeline. Notice how they are tagged AD or BC depending on whether they occurred before or after the birth of Christ.
So this is called timeline. Timeline means एक particular line में it is described that what all events happened. You can see that all these events happened before Christ and all these events happened after Christ. Just look one more time. Origin of Vedas, it was before Christ. Indus Valley civilization that we just learned, it also developed before Christ. Birth of Gautam Buddha, even it was before Christ. Then here three events are there which is after Christ. Birth of Prophet Muhammad, First World War, India's independence. So this kind of line is called timeline. What it is called? Timeline, where we represent the important events of the history. So in this timeline we had used before Christ and after Christ to before Christ and after Christ to denote the important events. So in this way our chapter is finished, and today in this class I am giving a very small homework. You have to read the complete chapter. If you will read the complete chapter, so in the next class, if you can ask some doubt if you have not understood. So I am not giving any homework in writing today. You just read the whole chapter. Okay students? Thank you. Take care.